Hey, good morning guys. It's about 7:30. We've been up till from 6 because today we have a really cool workshop in our castle tour with Nadine, of course. And today the location is Castle Roosendael. That's very close to Arnhem. And Anna is already loading up the van and I'm going to help her, of course. But let's see how the weather is. Yep, it's going to be 22, 23 degrees, Anna. How hot?
I don't know.
But it's gonna be hot.
All the time. Should I bring some lighter light stands for inside?
No, we can use them on photos.
Yeah.
So last minute we always change some stuff around. So as you can see, we have plenty of storage in our van. So these are the bags, and now the only thing we still have to load are the modifiers. And then we're ready to go to Arnhem, Castle Roosendael. And of course, we're gonna take you guys behind the closed doors today. Okay, we arrived and they're opening the gates for us. So we're gonna drive up to the castle. And normally, of course, you can't drive here with a car. But we can, because we have to put all the gear here, of course. So it's a beautiful location. And I think today we're gonna shoot a lot of stuff outside. Last time we were here, we actually shoot a lot of stuff inside. But this time we're gonna shoot a lot of stuff outside, because last time it was raining and it was a nice weather. Today it's very, very nice. So lots of shoots outside. And this is the castle. It's a newer castle. Sometimes we also do older castles, but this one is pretty new. Okay, so I'm gonna help Anna to get the stuff out of the car. And look at that, guys. Gonna zoom in just a little bit. So that's one of the locations we're probably gonna shoot at. Okay, so it's gonna be fun. And that's the place where we're gonna have lunch this afternoon, right? Anna, that's the orangerie, right?
Yeah.
Anna is making a
selfie.
A selfie, of course.
To let the other crew know that we're here.
So who's gonna come today? Jaime and Krista, Nadine, and of course the students.
Me.
And then a week. She's having fun already. Okay. Hey Nadine. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you arrived?
I arrived.
It's now around 9 o'clock and the students will be here around 10. And she already has some cool stuff with her. And of course more in the car. And see who's there. Our friends Jaime and Krista. Hello guys. Anna already took all the gear out of the car. And let me see what Nadine has with her. She always has a car full of stuff. So let me see. Some books to read in the breaks. And some amazing dress, of course. And another stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, this is Nadine's home for today. And our gear and some of the accessories. So this is where Nadine can change. And let's go outside. And they actually tell you to watch your head. And now I'm a tall guy, but even Nadine has a problem with it. There we go.
If I'm on heels, then it's gonna be.
So watch your head. Okay, so we're gonna prepare until the students are here, and then we start the workshop with the Q&A. Okay, we're gonna walk to one of the locations, and this is actually a stunning view of the castle. Awesome. Okay, we just walked up here. It's about a 3-4 minute walk, and this looks amazing. So we're gonna try to make this one of the locations. Beautiful red dress from Nadine. And let's see if we can make this work. We have to go behind this barrier, so I have to ask if that's possible. So, and then it's gonna be an amazing shot. Very cool. And actually, there's our team, and that's the castle. So very nice location. And up until now it's great weather, but I think it's gonna rain this afternoon. So that's why we have to do the morning shoot here. One of the rooms. So really love this with the books. And a really cool dining table. Looks amazing. Great shoot locations for backup if we can't go outside. And we already did this one last year, so we're gonna skip this. So we're now getting a tour through the castle. This is one of the bedrooms.
Gewoon doorlopen. Nee, maar geen omweg maken, rondtuin, lekker door laten gaan.
Okay, students arrived and we're sitting down for the Q&A and for the opening. Okay, Chaim is doing our opening in Dutch, of course. So Chaim, take it away.
Goedemorgen allemaal. 1 nieuwe, begrijp ik dus. 2. Dus voor de rest is deze speech gesneden koek. Maar niet op deze locatie. We waren hier vorig jaar ook en we hebben dit keer geluk en hopelijk blijft het zo. Want vorig jaar wilden we naar buiten en hadden we een ongelofelijke storm. Takken vielen werkelijk met bosjes van de bomen af. Maar we gaan hier op Roosendael vanmorgen naar buiten toe. We hebben 1 of 2 locaties gescout, prachtige locaties. Onder andere de Schelp hier aan de overkant, waar we hele mooie dingen gaan doen. En we hebben binnen wat verrassingen staan. We gaan met de gekleurde deur aan de gang, we gaan met de trap aan de gang.
Hey, nou is het geen verrassing meer.
En wat ik net gezegd heb, kan je direct weer vergeten.
Ja, oké.
Maar het wordt echt een superdag. Alleen en daarom mag ik de opening doen, want dan hoef je Frank straks daarvoor niets kwalijk te nemen. Ik mag altijd het rotnieuws brengen en het strenge nieuws. Nee, zonder gekheid. We zijn hier te gast. We zijn hier vorig jaar voor het eerst geweest. Het is een museum. En wat erin heel belangrijk is, dat we alles met respect moeten behandelen. Dan kan je zeggen, dat is logisch. Maar heel af en toe heb ik toch cursisten bij die ja knikken en nee doen. Het probleem is, alles is vervangbaar wat hier staat, maar niet in waarde. Je kan er gewoon niet meer aan komen. Schilderijen, stoelen en dergelijke. Doe mij een heel groot plezier. Frank zal aangeven wat je mee mag nemen aan camera's. Neem niet je hele tas mee met je rugzak en de hele reuten met teut. Frank zal zeggen welke lens je het beste kan gebruiken. De stoelen, de vensterbanken en dergelijke mag echt niet opgezeten worden. Als jullie een stoel nodig hebben om wat voor medische reden of dergelijke ook, die hebben we bij onze klapstoel. Geef dat eventjes aan en neem ik die voor je mee. Heb je vragen op of aanmerkingen, weet je iets niet zeker? Vraag het ook even aan mij, dan zal ik je daarmee helpen. Toiletten zijn straks hier naar buiten. Je loopt weer naar boven toe en de volgende deur naar beneden. Helemaal rechtdoor, maar als je het niet weet, loop ik eventjes met je mee. Daar kunnen we naar het toilet. Voor zover de hele strenge zaken. En voor de rest gaan we alleen maar plezier maken. Nadine heeft prachtige jurken bij zich. Net wat ik zeg, het weer zit in ieder geval voor morgen mee. We beginnen buiten.
The first shot is always with the color checker, so Nadine is holding it fleck to the light. It's very important. And then the students are going to shoot. Okay, our first student, and he really got the picture. Lay down to get the great shots. The washing machine will always make your clothes dry again and clean. But if you don't go down, you don't get the shots.
Nee, dat was het verkeerde. Dat was niet opnieuw.
And of course it's now dripping down. But before lunch, let's hope we get some good shots in. Really nice. Hey guys, the model is over there. This is a workshop model photography, and what are they doing? They're shooting the castle. Oh my. Okay, we did the first set. We're now going to go to the restaurant to have a nice lunch. Hi Nadine, how did you like the first set?
I think it went out great.
It went great, you did awesome.
I didn't see the results, but
They're awesome.
okay.
So I love the dress also. And I love your shoes. Amazing. Okay, we're on our way to have lunch in the Orangerie. Yeah, that sounds Dutch, right? And here you can see the beautiful gardens. And we're gonna walk up there and you're gonna see what an amazing lunch we're gonna serve our students, because this is really cool. So we have some nice sandwiches.
Brie met gemberjam en eiersalade.
Fantastisch.
Collega's komen met tomatensoep, tomatengroensoep voor de niet-vegetariërs en chef broccoli voor de vegetariërs. Melkkarne, jus naar de tafel, koffie, thee ook.
Ja, dankjewel.
Dankjewel.
Nice tomato soup.
En zo.
Okay, so we're gonna do a next outside shoot with the castle in the background and one of the trees here with Nadine. As long as it stays dry, that is the only thing that worries me. Okay, Annewiek is setting up the laptop with the eye cap. So it also protects against rain, and it is raining just a little bit, but it's just a few drops. So we're okay, right, Chaim?
We're more than okay.
We're more than okay. Second setup. And it's raining, so everybody has to shoot rather fast. That's one of the problems, but sometimes you also have to work on the stress. So it's very important to be able to shoot it fast. Juist, maar dit is wel in focus. Kijk maar wat erin gaat. Het is een indicator, hè? En dat zie je nu al hier op de... Okay, we have an inside shoot with a beauty dish, Nadine, and on top a blue strobe, 2 quadras, Ellingroms, and Leon is shooting our model. Okay, because it's raining, we actually use an umbrella on top of our strobe. So Chaim put the beauty dish out without any form of modification. No diffusion, no grids. The quadra up here, down there, and of course the umbrella because it's raining. And we're gonna shoot through the door for the colors. Okay, we added 1 extra strobe on the model to give it some really cool effects like this. And Nadine, of course, is awesome with her expressions. And the certificates. So we're gonna sign these for all the students. Okay, now sometimes there are very technical questions like how does a strobe work? So this is actually where we draw how the ODS system works and strobes. So that always helps to visualize everything. And luckily we don't have to shoot anymore, but it's raining very bad now. So we were very lucky to do 2 outside shots and the rest inside. What are we gonna give her? A nice
bottle of...
Nice. We always give people something if they arrange the workshop for us, and in this case she was the host, so she's gonna get a small present, because then we can come back. Okay, so Annewiek, what are we gonna do?
Well, this is the advantage of a workshop outside. We always get a nice dinner together.
So we're gonna go to La Place for a dinner, and then we're gonna go home, because it's now, let me see, it's around 5:30, so we have to have some dinner.
Mag u mij?
Okay guys, we arrived back in the studio and it's raining steel pipes. That's a Dutch expression. It's raining cats and dogs, and now we have to unload the car and get everything into the studio, because we don't want to leave it in the car overnight, because remember, there is no gear inside. Yeah, so I'm gonna help Annewiek with unloading the car. Hey guys, I'm home, and one of the things that you saw us do was give the host a bottle of wine. Now, why do we do that? We don't have to do that, but we love to come back to those locations, and let's be honest, if you give something that's beyond what you agreed upon, that is often very much appreciated, especially if it's alcohol, of course. And we also give them a print, and we show them a video, and they can use my images. So that way people just love it when we come with the workshops, because they get so much more out of it than just the rent of the building. Because trust me, we do rent all those buildings, and that's an incredible amount of money. We pay for the lunches, we pay entrance for everybody, admittance. So those workshops aren't cheap to do. So one could say, well, we paid enough, don't give them anything. But just that little gesture of giving that bottle of wine, giving a print, makes it that those people actually want us back. And we've been to a lot of castles from this organization, and we do it in all the castles. So that really works. So if somebody gives you something, even if you pay for it, give them something in return. Okay, let's quickly go to the images we shot, very quickly on the laptop so you can see them. And then I'm going to take a shower and relax. But first, I have to edit this episode because you want to see it, right? So let's see the images we shot today. I'm gonna turn around and let us start in the front. I'm not gonna explain a lot about it, just want to show you the images. So these are from the first set outside with Nadine, just natural light. This is actually from the last set, they're in random order. I love the blue gel in the back, gives a really weird, surreal feeling to the images. Really like it. They look a little bit overexposed on the camera, but trust me, they're okay. So outside first set. Of course, one of the most important shots. Don't ever forget this, guys. Shoot the color checkers, because those color checkers make sure that your images get the right base, the correct color. And in Capture One we can't use the profiling like you can in Lightroom, but still we use the color checker, because maybe one day I will edit these images in Lightroom and then the color checker creates an awesome profile. And in Capture One we just use the gray patch to set actually color balance. So we use one of those gray patches. But in Lightroom there's an awesome piece of software, and that's delivered with the color checkers, and you can also download it if you do a workshop with us, and that creates a custom profile for your camera, and it makes a huge difference. So Color Checker Passport, without any doubt, highly recommended. Okay, so this was also an outside shot, and this is actually where it already started to rain. This is inside using the door, and we actually, as you saw, had a strobe outside with an umbrella. So using an extreme wide angle, I love those shots. They're really surreal, and of course Nadine can act. So, and together with the wide angle, that really gives you some cool shots. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna relax tonight. And tomorrow we're off, but on Monday there's a new Behind the Closed Doors. Thank you so very much for watching, and remember, if you like what we do, support us on Patreon. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.